What's going on, guys? This is Zero, or yeah, Zero Uke. YouTube channel name is different, but Rhythm Gaming here, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple of tips that may help you out in zombies. For some reason, I see everyone in zombies doing the worst things you would probably do, probably like hogging all their points, either going to other people's windows and taking the kills at the start of the round, which also really badly affects other players. I also see people still shooting the zombies on the first 3 rounds, like emptying the whole magazine and killing them like that, when really there's a trick so you can maximize your points the first 3 rounds basically. So I'm gonna go through a couple of those tips, but right now we should check out our Fate and Fortune cards. Now there's 2 you probably would want to get in the very start of your zombie round, and that's scoped collars. Reason I say this one is because the M1 Grand represents itself as a sniper rifle in Call of Duty. So when you use the M1 Grand, it's specialized as a sniper rifle. So it says 300 bonus for each kill with a sniper. So basically, after the first 2 to 3 to 4 rounds, sooner or later you will have this in your Fate and Fortune cards ready to go. Switch to it and use it. So what you do now is you have the M1 Grand, you're around like round 4, round 5, shoot the zombies about 4 times in the stomach or in the torso area, nothing above the chest really, because that leads to critical hits. But once you shoot them about 3 or 4 times in the chest or the leg, you shoot their head, and then you just got maximized bonus. You got a couple shots in on the zombie, and then you get a headshot bonus plus a $300 bonus on top of that. Right there, automatically, you just gained yourself about like 1,000 and something points off of just one zombie. Now, the other Fate and Fortune card that helps out a lot is the Eagle-Eyed, of course. Another sniper rifle thing. The M1 Grand is very good in the upcoming rounds, up to like 10 rounds or something like that. Even with this power up, I think it could go a little bit further. Now this power up, basically every time you shoot with a sniper rifle, it goes as a critical shot, meaning you get 50 kills off of zombies with the M1 Grand, one shot killing them. Easy peasy type of stuff. So basically, it's up to you if you want to do that one, but really the first one, Scope Dollars, that's definitely one Fate and Fortune card you want to use for the early game to maximize your points. Now, Fate and Fortune cards, whatever you want to do with the rest of them is up to you. I'm pretty sure there's more combinations you could attach together to maximize points, but I'm not going to go deep into that just yet. But for now, I'm going to start.
I am Willard White, master of the macabre. For over 40 years, I directed the most terrifying.
Now, I say that, you know, hogging your points in this game is bad, and I hold true to that just because of the fact that when you have...
Looks like I'm throwing out the first pitch. Batter up.
When you have yourself a whole team and everyone's holding back their points in online mode compared to this, the doors, when we get to the doors on the side, in solo mode only need you to put 1,000 points into opening. Compared to multiplayer, it goes by how many people you have, so it's about 4,000 to 5,000.
What good is a horror film without beautiful people to kill?
So
boring is what it is.
Mind you, I do it all the time, right? Ain't wrong.
I didn't select you for your talent,
That's
after all.
because I'm used to playing zombies a lot. Other people, they will have a harder time because they don't have a weapon in the box, or a weapon to grab. You know, they're not in a toughness zone because they don't got something strong and powerful to kill the zombies. Just because you don't got something strong and powerful to kill the zombies doesn't mean, you know, you can't make it. To be honest, having weapons at the beginning of the rounds allows you to rack up your points to maximize how much you could get. So right now, as you can see, what I do in the first round, which I didn't do with all the zombies, you get about 4-5 bullets into the zombie around the stomach area, and then you stab it. That way, you get you maximize your points. Basically, when you shoot them 6 times, they die. Okay. Now is the second round. You clip and she doesn't die. 1 punch, she dies. Now if I add a whole clip and probably bullet, the zombie would probably die. So you see I'm out of ammo already. That's no problem. People be like, oh, you got ammo, now you're gonna die. Got no ammo. No, not necessarily. It's all about moving around and the zombies accordingly. Round 2, it only takes 2 knives. But if you have ammo, you get a whole magazine around and then a stab. That way, look, I already got 2,000 something points by myself. Now, you're probably saying, oh, you're so low. Of course you got that much points. Okay, good point. But when
looks
you're
like I got the infield covered with this.
Just we want to get that 4 to 5 bullet shots around the pelvis region, stomach region with the pistol on the first round, then stab them. Second round, a full magazine in the stomach region, whatever, stab them once, and once you run out of bullets, you stab them twice, and basically they're dead. If you want to grab the Hellstorm or M1 Grand at the time, you go ahead, but just know that the M1 Grand might kill him in one hit. Hellstorm, maybe not, but just be careful not to shoot above the chest to the head. So right now, you shoot her once, M1 Grand is very strong, and it goes to, as you can see, you can both of them. We're moving into round 3, and this is where it's going to start getting interesting because I'm almost able to get my fortune card. So let's go here. The robot head will always be
I just found that head to a robot. Anyone seen the rest of it?
Now,
that silly little robot alone. He is not part of the official props list.
Everyone, all right. Let's see what kind of game you've got.
Put the robot head on.
All right. First time we got ourselves.
Possible. It's so easy to get them done. People think it's the hardest thing in the world. It's really not. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do this challenge because I think the first 2 tickets actually is very helpful. So yeah, I lost some points for that, but that's fine. I got me tickets. Now to show you what I was talking about for maximizing points again on round 3. It's round 3. The M1 Grand only takes 2 shots. If you do 3 shots, I believe they'll die. So 1, 2, 3. As you can see, oh, they didn't die. Maybe you can do 3 shots on round 3. So stab. Basically, that's what you do. And then round 5 is 4 shots. And as you can see, she died on the 4th shot there. This is on So right now, I'm already maximizing my points way more than me just shooting, and then the zombie dying, especially without getting a headshot. You don't get a headshot, you don't get that extra bonus if you're just shooting the zombie in the chest or whatever. Basically, you're gonna just get regular points for it, you know. But knifing and getting a headshot both gives you a certain type of bonus point. So I prefer to knife instead of shoot him in the head. I don't know why, but
what? No trophy for that?
So now it's round 4. They can take 4 shots. 4 stab. See what I'm saying? So simple, so easy. People overlook it and they wonder why this person has so much more points than everybody else. So now we got our Fame Fortune cards. We're gonna switch to our scope dollars.
Deck is always stacked.
You can use it whenever you feel like it. Really, you don't have to use it the time I used it, but I just normally use it around 4. If you wait a little bit longer, yeah, you could get more shots into the zombie and then shoot the head to maximize even more. All up to you when you want to use it. 4. Headshot. That's headshot. So as you can see, I'm getting 300 points for getting the kill on the zombies, plus extra points because I'm shooting the 4, and then getting bonus points on top of that for headshot. 4 headshot. 4 headshot. It's cool little Fate and Fortune card that they came out with. My God, it helps you out so much in getting points. Look, I already have 6,000. And yes, this is still possible in multiplayer mode. You know, yeah, it might take an extra round, but you will see yourself with way more points than what all your other teammates have. And at times when you have people who extend you with points, they don't want to use their points for anything and stuff like that. They just sit there. At least you have a lot of points to open up a door and it still get it done. You know? To show you what I meant about how much you need to pay. So since it's only me by myself, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll take 4,000 points in a multiplayer game to open up that door instead of 1,000. So I'm just gonna, I could open that one, but to be honest, I prefer this gun over here. So I'm not gonna open up that door. So whatever you do in multiplayer, you do. All good. But I prefer this little submachine gun that's over here. Just so you know, there's a power lever here. Where it was, the magic wheel there, I'm not worried about that. Every time you turn on the power, you always want to take the
Pray and spray,
you know, if you don't need it, but at least it'll just get the main force.
That was like sliding into home plate on a
I have a submachine gun,
for that?
and I have a M1 Grand. Now, note this, that if you open up this, there's a submachine right there, whereas when you open up this door, you have to open up 2 doors instead to get a submachine gun. So, whatever you choose, you choose. But now that my Fate and Fortune card is gone, I'm going to 4 shots and stab them, or a headshot, doesn't matter, up to you. Just for me to do it and not be hey, yeah, I can still do this, I'm not worried about it. Now, in higher rounds, you wouldn't want to be doing that because, of course, you got to take your time to kind of make shots you blood, get a headshot, and next thing you know, not right there. This is only really recommended for the first couple rounds. Then after that, I wouldn't really suggest it. Now, right now, I have to kill 5 zombies jumping. So easy and too hard. Make these extremely hard to do, but really it's very simple. It's not very hard. Really what I could do, I could use my Fate and Fortune card to make it so much easier. Fate and Fortune card would kill the zombies in 1 hit.
This is definitely the dark side
later. Just put it on everyone I kill. It's just 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit. Cover my partner or even you know, giving me time to pick up knocked down. So right now I could still do my little trick I told you guys about.
Gotta
be where I just stab. Kinda get it, you know, first round you can put in about 4 shots, second round, well with the M1 Grand it's different, but with the pistol, couple rounds you use a pistol, then you go to the M1 Grand and go from there. Then after like round 6 you can grab whatever guns you want and do whatever you want. But I would say this: do not be one of those old school zombie players where all you do is hug bots. We don't need weapons. Okay? The weapons off the wall, you can customize whatever you want to put in it. Everything else, do it. Customize your weapons. There's a reason why it's there, and it helps you out a ton, guys. A ton. I can't stress the fact that you should always have, to be honest with you, you should have 2 guns off the wall and 1 gun from the box. Why do I say that? Because, actually no, you got 2 guns from the box if you want, but your main 2 weapons, your main one, okay, should be 1 from the box, and then your second hand weapon should be, in all honesty, 1 weapon off the wall. Oh, what do you say that? That's stupid, because if you get Mew kick and you die, you lose your other weapons on the box. Okay, if you're afraid of that, then get 2 weapons off the wall and just upgrade the weapon from the wheel upgrade that one, and also upgrade the weapon, one of the weapons off the wall, and then keep one weapon that you got off the wall regular. Why would you keep it regular even in higher rounds? Well, you keep it regular so you can rack up points. A lot of people think, oh, you know, it's like knocked down. All they had was very powerful weapons, and now they can't afford buying ammo or a new weapon or even upgraded ammo. It's a big common mistake most zombie players make. Especially the old school zombie players can be bad because we're used to just riding that box like it was nothing, just like the old days. So I never really get a weapon from the box early on. Even around like 15, I'm still running around with weapons off the wall, to be honest, just because of the fact that it's not killing them extremely fast, but it's still killing them at a decent pace.
I have got to do
all
that
I
again.
need. Depending on what gun you want to get, you can get the submachine gun here, which I said once you open up that first door, there's a gun there. You can go with the gun I got from Kepler system, or you could go with the Oni. It's all up to you with what guns you want to get. Okay. M1 Grand. Sometimes I stay with this the whole game. Sometimes I don't. It's just in the mood that I might want to be in. Sometimes I'm going for challenges, so I change my weapon to like machine gun or whatever else. But I definitely love keeping this weapon. Don't get me wrong, all the weapons on the map is good, depending on whether or not you want power still to kill the zombies, or you just want a straight up racking up points weapon. What I mean by that is racking up points weapons would be like the submachine guns, because if you look at the stats of the weapons, they have very low damage but very fast fire rate.
We gotta
so
keep
when
these
you
windows
upgrade
blocked
them
or
or
the
keep
run
them
is coming
regular,
right
you
through.
can still rack up a crazy amount of points because of it. So the Volk right here, it's very unstable even with the foregrip. If you're not good at aiming, that gun may not be your choice, but that is a very good weapon to have on you. It's both very powerful and very good at racking up points. Especially in the later rounds.
Find out what's
like,
behind door number
I can't do
one.
anything. I need something stronger than my submachine gun. Don't get me wrong, racking up points is all you need most of the time, but sometimes you just need that extra power to destroy the zombies, you know. This Karma right here, I've tried it. I haven't really tested out too much, but it's not a bad weapon. All I can say is go with a gun that's more comfortable and suited for you. This gun right here is more suited for me. The MV4 right here, I love, is amazing. The Volk is probably my go-to gun for stopping power and to rack up points. If I have 3 weapons, most likely it would be 2 weapons off the wall and a wonder weapon, in all honesty. Because really,
I hope I can find some useful area that can get us
I don't
some
really need
yardage.
box weapons like that. Yeah, sometimes I go for box weapons, just, you know, maybe I want a shotgun or something like that, or something, I don't know, but really you don't really need the box as much as you do, so you're very versatile in what you can do in this game. I'm not going to touch up on wonder weapons in this one, or too much on the parts. I just wanted to show you guys that there's a way to maximize your points. I see people just, you know, they go to other people's windows, throw grenades, shoot zombies at them, and they mess up other people. And, you know, there's already people that know how to do this, has been playing zombies for the longest time. So I just wanted to get this out there so you know, you're that person who's killing the zombies in the first couple rounds from your party. You're not. You're aiding yourself, but also hurting yourself badly. Because if you are the one with everything and whatever,
Really
else,
help our
guess what?
full
When you
court
go down,
press
everyone else goes down, and your survival rate goes down. So all I can say is, don't be that guy to mess up everything.
I better hold on.
Everyone can maximize their points, and everyone maximizes their points. To worry about doing things harder. So it's just, hey, just let people do their thing, you do your thing, we come together. But speaking of coming together, another problem I see in zombies is people gathering in the same spot or too close to the same spot. Now, this is an umbrella for one of the pieces. Whenever you look for an item in the first area, The umbrella will always be here. Just really quick side note, the robot's head is over right there.
I just found an
you
umbrella.
Can always find the calculator right here at the start, or you can find the boombox. So one of those three items would be in that section. So if you don't see the boombox there, the calculator will be right here. If you don't see the calculator right there, your umbrella would be in the back right corner over here on that bench. So you guys know. But I see a lot of people grouping up together thinking that's a when you have a train of zombies or whatever, and you run into the area your partner's at or whatever, guess what? You just triple the chances of you getting killed due to the fact that all the zombies are colliding together. The zombies that were chasing you will end up hitting your partner because you ran past the section where he was. You'll end up getting killed, or vice versa. You know, you gotta be careful where you're running and how many zombies you got and blah blah blah. Now for clowns, I like just sitting in polar peak. I don't know why I see people just running around everywhere. Really no reason to run around everywhere on the map. It's not dogs. It's not as intense as dogs. I don't see why you need to. Even with the dogs even had a pattern back in the day in zombies that it'll go to a certain person. They weren't just random. If you literally play those two zombies, all you had to do was one person in one corner, next person in this corner, and so on and so forth. Have everyone in four corners. And when the dogs come in, the dog will go to the assigned person it's attacking. Of course, that's neither here or there because we don't have dogs no more. But when you do the clowns, don't open up Polar Peak. Just sit back there, and sometimes clowns will spawn immediately, like exactly in front of you. But that's no problem. Go faster. Call it a day. Let me see here. This torn machine is split off. Just what I need. Messed up, but I had another. Not talking about that. It's just you can see right now, I'm not using my M1 Grand. I can. I'm just not using it. I might switch it out. But always have rack up funds. Only would be a very good rack up fund. At the start of the rounds, it's very strong. But at the moment you get it will rack up. Now, this gun is actually very strong, even though it is getting a good amount of points in. It's killing the zombies more than racking up points. So if I get the Oni,
not the size.
Oni, luckily got a legendary for it. As you can see, I can get a little bit more points into the zombies or whatever, but it's all about racking up points, guys. You get that third weapon, okay? You can go get my third weapon, grab it. Remember, the third weapon is the one you're gonna lose, so make sure you have the two main weapons. If you want to gain any yardage against these guys, and weapon. You're not like, fuck my life. I just destroyed my whole thing because it's not that sweet. I prefer weapons off the wall. That's just me. As you can see, I got 17 points. It's really hard. You want to open up all the areas as fast as possible so you can the portals at once. I think I already took this portal. I did not take the portal. That was open up this place, Polar Peak. So I'm gonna run back and quickly open up all the doors. Now I could have been done that. I could have been opened up all the doors. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more stuff before I did anything else. But come in here, turn on this portal. Actually, first I gotta now, if you wait for this portal, just be advised you'll get trapped in here if you're not watching your back. This place gets hacked extremely fast, and with all the arcade games here, it's like a death spot. But now all we got is Polar Peak. So you also know, guys, all of these doors, even after you open up one door, they all need to have 40,000 points for the multiplayer match. So right now, I'm not even gonna have to pay 1,000 because I'm by myself.
I wonder if that
be advised that if you open up this side, whether it's that side or this side, because this side is basically a dead end. Yeah, you could go around. excuse me, from the bottom or whatever, but it's mainly a dead end for the most part unless you open up the other doors. But if you go to the Keepler system, you have straight access to one port already, and then instead of opening up Polar Peak from the way we did, you can literally not the lever up there is where the electricity is for Polar Peak, but I want to show you guys this so you guys just have this in mind. So instead of paying 4,000 for this, right, you're already opened up this side, Journey into Space, right? So why would you go over here to open up that or this? I mean, you want to open up that one eventually, but that's 4,000, that's 4,000, this is 4,000, right? So you open up this, you go to the back over here, the back area where the electric cards are, you open up the electricity thing, boom, electricity is on. You can enter the arcade from that side for cheaper. You can also enter the arcade from this side for cheaper. Boom, right? 1,250, that's better than spending 4,000, right? Open up this one, boom, you have access to Polar Peak. Yeah, you might have to open up an extra door, but that's fine. 4,000 points, you and your team is not suffering as bad as they would if you were opening up the other sides. So I think that's all I have for right now, guys. Just a couple of tips and tricks here. Like I said, always have a rack up gun. It's important. Don't always go for the most powerful weapons because that's not the way it works in zombies. You need a substantial amount of points before you even say, hey, let's go straight powerful. Right? So always keep yourself a submachine gun or a regular assault rifle off the walls. You could do one off the wall, two from the box, or two off the walls, one from the box, or one off the wall, one wonder weapon, and one off the box. Up to you. My gameplay is two off the wall, one wonder weapon, or one off the wall, one from the box, one wonder weapon. So just keep all of that in mind, guys. And when the rounds go, your main weapon you'll be using is your rack-up weapon. Whenever you need your powerful weapon, that's when you take out your powerful weapon and you kill the zombie with the powerful weapon. Other than that, go back to wherever your gun is. Hopefully your gun is in a very good access point. My gun has access point over here in Kepler system, and there's one in Polar Peak. So all I have to do is run by through here, turn on the generator if I want to, boom, come over here, grab my gun,
one bullet's never hurt.
quickly reload, get out of here, portal out,
that
back
was
to
like
where I need
sliding
to be,
into home
and
plate
go on from there.
on a surfboard.
So keep that in mind, guys, please. I hope you guys watch this video. I hope I taught some newcomers for zombies how to play better points-wise. The next video I will come out with will most likely be possibly a longer one. I have no way to edit anything on the PS4 stuff, but it might be a longer one, and I can teach you where parts are for wonder weapons, stuff like that. Depending on what you guys would want to see. Hopefully, if anyone does watch it, in the comments, if how can I do this, or blah blah blah. I'll be more than happy to help out. So, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Just stop by. Watch the video. Play zombies.
I hope your birthday.
Guys, I just really hope this helps you guys out. You just keep this in mind, guys. Team-based games, zombies always have team-based games, but they just made it even more heavily team-based in this one. And it goes to show you that you can buy a one-time buy, you know, like, oh, it's this much, it's buy. Now, open up the door in the first area, and you would do that, guys. All of this is 4,000 points, basically. Just help out your team, and you guys can go further in the long. That's all, guys. Enjoyed. If you guys want to leave a like. That lets me know if you are listening and watching me. And if you are, thank you so much for coming by and watching. Great video. Hope you learned something. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Let's go on to Blaze of Glory. If I'm dying, everyone's dying with me. Nope. Oh, they died. Yep, I did it. Alright, guys. I shall see you next time.